am Kayode Daniel. Please, is it good to partner with somebody in the course of your business? And if answer is yes, what are the benefits and risks of partnership?
I'm Irene. For someone with lots of talent, how do you know the one to run with?
Mr. Champion, apart from going to the bank to access loans, what other ways can one generate income? Thank you.
Welcome back. We're still discussing how to create ideas and generate income. And questions have been asked from the audience. Please give us the answer, our guest.
Okay, Vivid View.
Say and do it.
All right, thank you for all the questions. The first question asked about partnerships. Is it good to have partnerships? Oh, absolutely, because even the Bible tells us that one will chase 1,000, two will chase not 2,000, but 10,000. But then, the thing about partnership is that the same Bible also said two cannot work together except they agree. So it's not just anybody that you can go into partnership with. You have to check out your values, make sure that you have similar values. You have to check out your vision, make sure you're going the same direction, because you may want to start a business that you intend for it to outlive you, and this person wants quick money now. Because you see, that will determine how the person does business. For you that you want to run a business that will transcend generations, you want to go by certain rules and regulations. You want to have integrity. You want to treat customers in a particular way. You want to obey government regulations. The other person wants money now. So is anything that gives them money, they do. They don't care what happens, whether in 5 years from now, whether they are still existing. So that's why you need to check out all those things very well. It's not about, oh, I like this person, he's my friend. We have been together since primary school. Sometimes it doesn't work like that. Okay, even somebody you knew, people change over time. So when you meet like that and you decide to do a partnership, number one, check out your values. Be sure that the values are aligned. Be sure that your vision aligns. Then check out also the competencies. You shouldn't go into partnership with someone who has the same weakness that you have. If you're going into a partnership, every business you will need to sell, right? If you're starting a business, you're selling something to people, either a service or a product. So if you're weak in marketing and your partner is also weak in marketing, both of you want to come and sit down in the office. I don't know how that business is going to... The blind cannot lead the blind.
Exactly. Both of them fall inside the pit.
Exactly. So these are things you will check out. Let it be somebody whose strength complements your weakness, and your weakness complements their strength. So all of these things... Thank you. So all of these things you will check out before you now come to the paperwork. You must do your paperwork very well. Proper documentation. Get a lawyer, decide the terms and conditions, the profit sharing, who is bringing what on the table. What is each person bringing on the table? Exactly. Sometimes you have situations where somebody is bringing money, the other person is bringing expertise. We have to decide how are we going to share the profit, so that tomorrow you will say, I brought all the money, and this person will say, but you didn't know anything. I'm the one that knew everything about the business. So everything has to be put on paper, and get a lawyer, even if it's a very young lawyer. Get someone to sign off, and both of you let that document guide you. And then keep an eye on the business. Keep an eye, both of you, keep an eye on the business. So there are huge benefits to get from partnership, because number one, you are leveraging. All right, you have leverage. So the skills that this person has, they are bringing it. The resources that they have, they are bringing it. The networks that they have, they are bringing it. Everything, the collaboration, the motivation, the encouragement. So to do something alone is not as easy. I mean, it's not as easy as doing it somebody else, because you have moral support, if for nothing else. Do you understand? You have somebody who will hold your hands and say, we can do this thing. Even when you want to give up, or when you are tired, the person will say, no, we can do this thing. So you have that. You have collaboration and all of that. But then the risk also, and then you co-own the risk as well. You co-own the liabilities, right? You co-own the liabilities. So something that would have sunk only you, because you are two, it may not sink both of you, so you may be able to survive it. On the other hand, however, there are risks.
Of course.
Huge risk. And I think the number one risk has to do with what I just said. Value, integrity. Can I trust this person?
And when there's those documentation, as you mentioned,
Especially,
okay, don't come and join me.
especially, and tomorrow, Tori will have K-leg that, like we say, and then everybody is saying, I didn't know if I had known, and all that. So, but do you know that even where there's paper that is signed, sometimes people still
Change,
go
as you
against.
said,
Yes.
yeah.
So the biggest risk is the integrity of the person you are dealing with. Will somebody change in the middle and and now turn and say you are looking like you are now looking like something else? All right. So that's the main risk that I see there. And then again, of course, you don't own all the profit alone. The same way that you co-own the liabilities, you also co-own the profits, right? But I think that if you get all the other parts right, there is more benefit in partnership than the risks involved if you get it right.
This is VVView.